They do these tests on you, and they know when you're going to die. And they're right within a month. So I'm like, wait a minute. This guy can tell me when I'm going to die and be right within a month.
That was your hook.
I became obsessed. So I went down there. They did my blood work. He said, if you keep doing what you're doing right now and you stay on this trajectory, you got 10.4 years.
I said, Dana, I can see that you can't sleep through the night.
I would wake up in the middle of the night and throw up almost every night.
And I said, I'd be very surprised if it's not painful for you to bend down and tie your shoes right now. And he went, no fucking way. He slammed the table down. He's like, you gotta be kidding me. You're starting to freak me out.
My legs were so fucked up that I couldn't put my socks on in the morning. I was like 1/10 of a point away from being diabetic. He said, you do exactly what I tell you to do for 10 weeks. And I guarantee you I'll change your life. So I was in. You have to understand, I don't fall into all this hippie bullshit. That, I don't do any of this shit. I'm like average Joe, real guy, okay? This guy has changed my life in 10 weeks. I don't snore anymore. And I sleep 7-8 hours a night now.
How much weight have you lost? If you don't mind me
30
asking?
pounds. I feel like I'm 35 years old again. There's somebody who's listening right now who are going through the same things that I did. Horrible sleeping at night, snoring, sleep apnea, borderline diabetes. I invested in them for 10 weeks. And this guy changed my life. It's about not getting the right information. I think that this podcast is going to help a lot of people.
By the way, how's fucking Final Destination Dana doing? Listen to me. What is going on? Hey, yo, Final Destination. Listen, the guy's Jimmy. The guy's got.
He looks good though.
He's got a creepy crystal ball.
Would you want to know?
About 10 years.
Would you want to know? Would you go see somebody and be like, hey? Would you go see a specialist that's like, hey, you can go see this guy and he'll tell you when you're gonna die? Would you do it? I don't want to know.
Right out of a movie. Who is this doctor, huh? Who is this? Is he gonna be like, look, man, you got 10 years. 10 years unless you take fucking shim sham. He's gonna have some fucking thing. Take this fucking drink, and I'll tell you, you'll be fucking pissing lightning. I mean, who knows?
Sheesh.
No, man. I mean, is this a coincidence? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with that. What is he? I mean, come on. What are you checking your blood and you know when you're gonna fucking die?
He's been giving you an estimate.
How many times has he been right? How many times has this guy been right?
I'd love to know. What's his record?
Dr. Notre Dame. How long? How many people is what I want to know. Anyway, let's get
probably
back.
see. I bet you Josh Fabian knows that doctor. Your boy Josh Fabian knows who that doctor is.
Who the fuck is that?
Wasn't he Diego Sanchez's trainer? I bet he knows who the doctor is.
Do you want to go to war, man, yeah? Do you want to go to fucking war? We'll go to war with you, yeah? Security, you little sausage of a thing. We'll have security set you up. Where'd you stay when you're in Vegas again, pal? Little Apex fanny pad. Keep my name out of your mouth in any type of threatening behaviour, or I'll walk through your front door. You up, Legione, you little dope. You up the Manx, yeah? Go back where you belong, you little clown. You little sprinter.
Real quick, we'll touch on this very, very quickly. I don't want to throw fuel on the fire, and I'm not interested in any beef or whatever. Obviously, we talked about McGregor firing stray bullets at me for whatever reason and talked a bit of shit, so we had a laugh about it on the podcast. And, I must have touched a nerve, bless him, because he came out and he's throwing all kinds of insults around, threatening to cave my head in, and people, and all the stories, like Daily Mirror and whatnot. Because obviously, the clickbait, they're taken out of context. I didn't say what I said, but if you watch the show, we were having a laugh.
It was fun.
I said, make sure you got your security with you or whatever. It's a fucking joke. Obviously, there was no threats from my end there whatsoever. He's kind of fucking flipped a little bit on it, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Lost his mind. Anyway, Conor, relax, buddy. Jesus, goddamn Christ. Anyway, there you go. I've been told to keep my name out of his fucking mouth. I'm not going to do that.
Be careful.
Well, I can't do that. I talk about MMA, and he's the biggest star in MMA. When you become a star of that kind of magnitude, people are going to talk. So, because everyone on Twitter was like, what's the beef? And my tweet was, there's no beef. He, for some reason, started throwing shots at me about my acting work, and we had a laugh about it on the podcast. That was it. I guess I am maturing. I'm not interested. I don't even think about the guy. That's the way it goes. You get older, you learn to turn the other cheek.
I think Colby would absolutely bury Leon, and I hate to say it. I just think if you, I'm saying, I know the altitude mess with Leon, but dude, you want to talk about a guy that can put a wrestling pace on? Colby makes the guys he fights feel like they're fighting at altitude. Like he breaks them with their pressure. You know, he will stay in your face with the wrestling. He'll suck the life out of you. I think I don't think it would be an easy fight, but I think they would be one-way traffic.
Since he got smacked in the street, game break, he got smacked. We haven't heard nothing from him.
Well, and you hear conflicting reports. Like some people say, "Oh, you know, he's claiming he got whiplash and he's got a neck injury." And then
I'm saying, is he holding back? Is he holding off because he's like, "Look, I can't even do my sport and compete because I got my thing busted," and so he's trying to really put Jorge away, or what?
Well, I don't know. I think he really stuck himself in a rock and a hard place because I think he was playing that point up big time, and then he watched Kamaru lose and was like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm still ranked number 1. I'm good. I can fight. I feel great."
All right, guys, so I'm working on my striking. I'm putting a lot of time in this off season before we get the fight signed. I'm very, very confident about this one, man. I feel like good things are happening. We're developing a lot of power, getting comfortable with our punches in the kicking range, boxing range. I'm telling you, I'm going to smash this dude, knock him the out. And you guys are going to be very, very surprised. But once again, ain't going to be no surprises over here, baby. I'm telling you guys, bet your money up. Long Island, we're about to be rich again. We're going to be rich again, baby. Let's go. October 22nd, baby. 20 more days. We're coming for the snake. Skin the snake. Let's go.
Even for Bo Nickal, right away he could beat 85% of the guys. There's no question in my mind. You know, as he goes on, it'll be interesting to see. But he looks like he wants to be there, and he gets it, which is half the battle.